Hey, what is going on, Madden Ultimate Team family? We are here and doing something fire. Something fire, right? You guys like that? More of this content. Madden 18 is basically done, right? So what I wanted to do today was talk about, and the title of it is going to sound misleading, and I promise it's not, is the best cards that we had this year in Ultimate Team. Now, I'm not talking about just the best statistical cards, but the most game-changing cards when they were out specifically, right? Just cards that were far, in a way, seemed to be better than others. And I'm thinking about doing five. And one of them's not Deion Jones, just checking his price, right? But I want to do it this way. And again, this might not be correct. You may disagree. You guys let me know, right? But I want to cover the 5 cards. It might end up being more that had the best significance of the year, which I think were the best cards. Starting out is where is he? Christopher Harris. At the beginning of the year, if you guys remember, there wasn't talk of a 91 zone threshold. People didn't know Chris Harris was the highest rated base elite cornerback in the game. And you didn't know why. I mean, he was good. Looked good. The stats look. I mean, if you think back to August, why the stats were what they were. But never mind. But the one thing you see in here is 90 zone coverage, and he had read and react, which means you could actually boost him up to 91 zone. And the first person, honest to God, that I heard talk about this card in such high regard was Toke. He was always trying to build the best possible team, right? And he had Chris Harris, and he said he is amazing. He's the best card he's used, and we didn't really know why, but he swore up and down by him. And then all of a sudden, the information sort of started to come out that, hey, 91 zone is a hell of a lot different than 90 zone, and so that makes him, honestly, in my opinion, the most influential card in the game, because he was the first card you could actually get to 91 zone at the time. I'm pretty sure. You may have been able to get that Rod Woodson legend up, but I don't think you could. You could have powered up Earl Thomas, I believe, as well. You could, yeah, okay, so you probably could have got Rod Woodson up there. It was tough because it was only single chems back then. But Chris Harris undoubtedly deserves that bill. Next one is going to be, honestly, it's easy. This is an easy choice. It's an easy choice every year in Madden for this. Quarterback, Falcons, Michael Vick. Now there's 2 Vicks, right? Well, there's 3, but there's 2 in general that really took it off. First one was the regular base legend Michael Vick. When he dropped, he blew the game open with speed at quarterback. I'm pretty sure he was one of the fastest players in the game at the time, honestly. And I mean, his card was great. He did everything you needed to. He was millions and millions and millions of coins. And then obviously later on down the line, we got Ultimate Legend Vic as well. And then, even Golden Ticket Mike Vick. It was not a bad price. I might pick him up just to have him, honestly. Vic. Always a game changer. Always a game changer. Always a game changer. Now up next. Again, like I said, I'm not necessarily going in order here. But I'm just picking the cards that I know that, like, when they came out, they impacted the game tremendously. And up next is Bo Jackson at running back. This Bo Jackson at running back, who was disgusting. He was dirty. He broke the game. Just played that much better than every other running back. He was not a 95. There's no way he was a 95 because you compare him to other 95s. Let's see what other running backs I happen to have in my fold here. Earl Campbell's a 94, and he lost on 5 speed, 6 agility, 2 excel, 7 spin, 2 elusiveness, 2 trucking, 6, the cards, look at the salary cap. Cards were not the same. But Bo Jackson took the game to a new level. And you could even say, in my opinion, what's still probably the best tight end in the game is Bo Jackson. Still 94 speed at tight end, which is still, I'm pretty sure, the fastest tight end in the game. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's go take a look. I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure. So just Bo Jackson in general. It's not Gates, right? Gates was slow. Tony didn't beat him. Does this Hayden Hurst beat him? Nope. Kelce's with 94. So tied. Travis Kelce's tied. We just got that card. Bo's been out for 6 months. 6.5 months. It's crazy. It's pretty crazy. Now, I know a lot of people probably will want to think about a receiver, right? Which receiver sort of took the game to a new level? And I don't really think there was one, in my opinion. Now, obviously, when Randy came out, the first Randy Moss, he blew everything out of the water that we had, right? And he was great and he was incredible. But I don't ever feel like receiver was like a super important position because the swerve wasn't really a thing. And even when it became a thing, it was, face catching. None of that stuff was really there. So I don't really feel inclined to include a receiver, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Now, linebacker, there's a guy. Does he exist on the market? To me, this particular Anthony Barr, he came out 6'5". He had secured tackler, and it was a time when we started to realize, hey, we need secure tackler. This Anthony Barr changed the game. Huge user, made all the plays, did everything you could ever ask for. As my Madden froze. So, I'm going to quit Madden and get back in it. And we're just going to keep talking about Mr. Barr. That's really unfortunate because I'm not editing this video. Shout out to the EA servers. They're fire again. But that Barr changed the game. Honestly, he did. He changed a lot of the game. He gave everyone the user they wanted. Everyone's been waiting for him. And he really did everything you could have needed. Finally, a player with secure tacklers that we could really, truly use. In my opinion, that Barr... Obviously, he's not the best card in the game anymore, but at his release, he was one of a kind. He really was one of a kind. And I think that matters 100%. It definitely counts for something. Now, the only other card, in my opinion, that really changed the way things went was a card that stands out, and he stands out every year. He stands out every year, and I think this year was honestly no different. Was Night Train. Is he not a Lions one? This one, where we got secure tackler at defensive back. Finally. You guys don't secure tackler at defensive back did not exist. It just didn't exist. And it was something that we all sort of knew we wanted and knew we needed. Mel Blount came out after Fuller, but Night Train, I'm pretty sure, was the first, right? Look, that's all there is. That's the only defensive backs with secure tacklers still to this day in the game. Night Train Lane changed that with this card. And he had the zone, he had the catching, he had the hit power. Night Train was that dude. 100%. So those are the 5. I'm just going to cover the 5. Since I know I'm at 5, I'm going to stop there. Now, if you guys want me to do any other sort of lists, please let me know, and I will do it. Obviously, I have no problem with that. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let's aim for 150 likes. I know that's asking for a lot, but I expect a lot because you guys are pretty special. I'm out.